Have you ever pondered the notion of immortality? What would you do if you could live forever? The concept of immortality is a captivating one, isn't it? It's been a subject of human fascination for centuries, explored in countless works of literature, film, and art. The idea of escaping the inevitable, of living beyond the constraints of time, is both fascinating and terrifying. But what if it's more than just a concept? What if there are those among us who claim to have unlocked the secret to eternal life? Today, we're delving into an extraordinary countdown, the top 10 people who assert they are, in fact, immortal. From tales steeped in ancient lore to claims from the modern world, we're about to traverse an intriguing landscape where the natural laws of life and death are seemingly defied. Intrigued? Well, you're in for a treat as we count down these fascinating individuals. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have Nicolas Flamel, a French scribe and manuscript seller. Flamel claimed to have discovered the Philosopher's Stone, a legendary alchemical substance said to grant immortality. Though Flamel passed away in the 14th century, rumors of his immortality still persist, fueled by the inexplicable wealth he amassed towards the end of his life. Moving on to number 9, we encounter the intriguing case of Count de Saint-Germain. This 18th century European nobleman was known for his extensive travels and his claim to be centuries old. Despite his death being recorded in 1784, sightings of the Count continued well into the 20th century, adding a layer of mystery to his claims. At number 8 we come across Babaji, a figure prominent in several Indian spiritual traditions. Stories about Babaji depict him as an ageless being capable of appearing and disappearing at will. While there's no physical evidence to support these claims, Babaji's followers firmly believe in his immortality. 7th on our list is Fulcanelli, another alchemist like Nicolas Flamel. Fulcanelli was a French alchemist from the 19th and 20th centuries, who supposedly discovered the secrets of the Philosopher's Stone. His true identity remains unknown, which only serves to heighten the intrigue surrounding his immortality claims. And rounding out the first half of our countdown at number 6 we have Merlin, the legendary wizard from Arthurian myth. While Merlin is a figure of legend, there are those who believe he was a real person who mastered the secrets of eternal life. As with many figures of myth, separating fact from fiction is a challenging task. Halfway there and it's already a wild ride. But hold on, the top 5 are even more fascinating. Moving on to our top 5, at number 5 we have the enigmatic Count of Saint-Germain. This mysterious figure from the 18th century was known for his vast accomplishments in science, the arts, and philosophy. But what truly sets him apart are the claims that he was an immortal. Stories abound of his appearances well into the 19th century, despite his recorded death in 1784. Dazzling, isn't it? Next, at number 4 we delve into the curious case of Nicolas Flamel. A French scribe and manuscript seller, Flamel was posthumously attributed with the discovery of the Philosopher's Stone, said to grant immortality. His death took place in the 14th century, but rumors persisted of his sightings centuries later. The mystery deepened when, in the 19th century, a tomb purporting to be his was opened, only to be found empty. Intriguing, isn't it? At number 3 we find ourselves in the presence of an alleged immortal from China, Li Qingyuan. A herbalist, martial artist, and tactical advisor, he supposedly lived to be 256 years old. While there's no definitive proof of his long life, his existence is well documented in Chinese history. Can you imagine seeing the world change over 2.5 centuries? Finally, before we reveal our top spot, at number 2 is the legendary Merlin. Yes, that Merlin, the wizard from the Arthurian legend. While Merlin is a fictional character, his immortality is an integral part of the stories that surround him, and these tales have kept him alive in our collective consciousness for centuries. Magic or mythology, Merlin's claim to immortality is as compelling as it is timeless. With just one left, can you guess who has claimed the title as the most fascinating immortal? And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, at number 1 we have the enigmatic figure known as Count Saint-Germain. This intriguing individual has been a subject of fascination for centuries. Born presumably in the late 17th century, he claimed not only to be immortal, but also to possess an endless reservoir of knowledge and wisdom. His tales of past lives spanned across time and geography, from ancient Egypt to the courts of Louis XV. He was known for his dazzling persona and his many talents. He was an accomplished musician, linguist, and alchemist. The Count's claims were bolstered by his seemingly ageless appearance and his apparent knowledge of historical events. However, despite his compelling narrative, no concrete evidence has ever been found to substantiate his claims of immortality. And there you have it, the top person who claims to be immortal. Quite an extraordinary list, wouldn't you agree? What a fascinating journey into the world of those who claim immortality. We've traversed through captivating tales of 10 individuals, each asserting their own unique brand of eternal existence. From the intriguing case of the Count of Saint-Germain, who purportedly charmed 18th-century French society with his timeless knowledge, to the more recent claims of Zoltan Istvan, who advocates for technological immortality. Our countdown also featured the mystical tale of Fulcanelli, the alchemist who is said to have discovered the Philosopher's Stone, and the enigmatic story of Babaji, a spiritual figure revered in India for his alleged agelessness. We also delved into the curious accounts of Nicolas Flamel and Li Qingyuan, both of whom left indelible imprints on history with their claims of immortality. Whether you believe these claims or not, the concept of immortality certainly stirs the imagination. Until next time, keep exploring the extraordinary,